guys, you guys can probably tell I look really tired right now. And that's all your fault, because you guys enjoy my Paranormal America videos so much that I give you guys two in a row. And because I was researching scary things and stuff like that to find something to tell you guys, I had a nightmare last night and it was all your fault. Now I'm really tired and my day sucked. Literally sucked. But before I get started on this video, guys, please subscribe if you haven't already. We're on the road to 25,000 subscribers, and I would love you guys to join me on this journey. Become a What Shall We Do Next Kin Soldier and join the fam, man. Just hit subscribe. Also, guys, follow me on all my social media. Links are in the description. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. I have all of those. Go follow me on everything. And we're going to jump right over to Paranormal America. So what's going on, you guys? Welcome to another Paranormal America. Since you guys enjoy this series so much, you guys gave me a nightmare last night and it was horrible. And I'm going to tell you guys all about it. I'm going to find it very hard translating exactly how scary this was. Especially since it's kind of choppy. You know when you have those dreams where it's like, it doesn't really make sense. It's not really a story, but you just experience horrible things. Well, that was pretty much what happened to me last night, and I'm going to tell you guys, I'll try to make it into a story, but it's going to be kind of hard. Like I said, it's kind of choppy, but I believe this was because I was doing all like scary research and stuff so I could find some Paranormal America topics to tell you guys about. And I think all the scary stuff must have been playing on my mind when I was trying to sleep last night, and it left me with some horrible nightmares, really horrible nightmares. Now, you guys know I've done reviews on all the Wrong Turn series in the past, and if you guys don't know what Wrong Turn is, it's a franchise of movies that contains, as of now, 6 movies. Wrong Turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 to 6 are crappy, low-budget movies, and the first one was actually really good. Like, the first one was actually a hit horror movie. It was scary, it was old school, it was classic. It was a bunch of kids go out into the wilderness and they get lost in West Virginia and they get hunted down by typical West Virginia inbred mountain men, inbred toothless hillbillies just like me. So yeah, if you're ever passing through West Virginia, I promise we won't do that to you, but I don't know. And honestly, though, what's weird is I haven't watched Wrong Turn in a long time. And for some reason, this isn't the first time I've had this dream. Basically, all I know in the dream was I was at my house. Like, it's weird because this story goes, like, part of it was at my fiance's house, and part of it was at my house, and it just, you know, where it just doesn't make sense. I'm gonna try to explain to you guys what happened, though. So in my dream, I don't understand how it happened, but I was in my own house at this point, and I remember feeling like, you know, somebody's coming for me. Something is coming for me. I better hide. I don't know how I knew this. It made no sense. But I felt like I've got to hide. Somebody's coming for me. But for some reason, I knew who it was. I was waiting for the yellow tow truck to pull outside my house. And there it was. Eventually, I looked out the window. There it was, pulling outside my house. They found me. And I'm not talking about the fake inbred mutant mountain men, hillbilly, redneck, toothless, those people from like the rest of the franchise. I'm talking about the real scary ones from the first movie, the 3 brothers, 3 fingers, sawtooth, and 1 eye. And obviously, if you've watched Wrong Turn, you probably didn't find it scary. Kind of like me, I didn't really find it scary, but it was a good horror movie. Just like these deformed, inbred mountain men that have lived in the wild all their life, and all they know how to do is hunt and kill, and they come after people. Now, the way 3 Finger is, like, he's the smallest one, skinny. He laughs like in this crazy psychotic laugh. He wants to eat you. He chases you. And like the other one, Sawtooth, is really big and lumbering, and he has a big bushy beard, bigger than mine. He has like a cleft, I don't know whether they call it a cleft lip. I know it, I researched this once actually, and it's a cleft lip, I think they call it, where like the lip connects to the nose. You don't have a top lip, basically. He was kind of cross-eyed, and it showed like typical signs of what can happen due to inbreeding and stuff like that. But for some reason, like, it doesn't seem that scary watching the movie, but when you experience it in real life, or in my case in a nightmare, but it felt like real life, it felt so real, it was horrible. I remember it being like nighttime, like just going, the sun was just going down, it's that kind of time. I was alone, and I remember somehow I knew they were coming for me, and they found me. I saw their truck, and I know how wild Three Finger is, and I know how violent and brutal these guys are, and so I was trying to do my best to hide. I know they can do things like sniff you out and stuff like that, and I was like, oh crap, what am I gonna do? And I remember hiding in the house as long as I could. I could hear them, and like seeing them like in real life, or in my case as a dream, but it felt like real life. It does not, it's literally, I'm gonna be scared to watch Wrong Turn from now on. It's completely changed my perspective of Wrong Turn. It was just horrible. The way they looked in real life, you could see the hunger in their eyes when they looked at you. They wanted you. And I saw Three Finger. I managed to lock myself in my bedroom. He was trying to get in through windows, stuff like that. I locked the door, the bedroom door. I remember turning the key just as he was pushing on the other side. I just turned the key just before he could get in. Then I could hear him like running down the stairs, desperately trying to get in, kind of like throwing a huge slab of meat in front of a lion behind a cage. They're gonna try any way they can to get to that food. And it was almost animalish. It was like trying to escape a pack of wolves. That's the way it felt. It was a terrifying experience. I don't know if I was like shaking and making noises while I was sleeping. I don't know, but it was freaking horrible, man. And I remember hearing the grunting and the banging around, and I was thinking, oh my god, they're gonna get in and I am gonna die today. That feeling of I am gonna die today is gonna happen. And he was trying to get through my window. I had the windows shut and locked, and oh man, it was horrible. I was trying to hide, and it was like a cross between Wrong Turn and Jeepers Creepers, because in Wrong Turn there was a scene at the beginning where they hide under one of the cannibals' beds, and the cannibals decide to take a nap after they're done eating one of the kids' friends, and they didn't know they were there, so that's a good thing. But in my dream, it was like they could find me no matter where I was. Like in Jeepers Creepers, he can find you no matter where you are. It was like a mixture of that. It was like I could not escape them. It was freaking horrible. I remember running out into the backyard, and this is weird because when I went in the backyard, I don't know how I got out of the bedroom. I had to be quiet going out the kitchen, like through the back door, and I was looking around, and it was a horrible feeling if they could come around this corner anytime now, and if they see me, there's no way I'm going to be able to outrun Three Finger. I'm not going to be able to do it. They have like a shotgun, they have axes which they throw, like tomahawks, they have like bow and arrow. There was no way if they see me I could not outrun them. They're gonna get me. It was a horrible feeling, but for some reason when I went into the backyard of my house, I was in my fiance's backyard, which was very weird because at the back of her house there's like it goes to the back of the yard, and then there's like a fence, and then there's kind of a path that goes up behind the fence, and then there's woods behind that. And in real life, there's actually houses on the other side of the woods, but in this kind of case, there was no houses. It literally was just woods, and I remember running, but for some reason there wasn't like a path going past the fence this time. It was like the fence went the whole way, and I tried to climb over the fence, and I was getting scratched in the eyes by like the branches on the trees and stuff. Three Fingers saw me from the house. He's running over doing his laugh, and I could not get away. And then when I realized I was just in woods and there was nowhere I could go, I realized I was screwed. And that's literally all I remember. I remember being chased through the woods, and that was it. Like, I don't remember if I died. I don't remember if I escaped. I don't remember, but it was horrible. Like I said, guys, it was kind of in choppy parts. But that's most of like the scary parts pushed together. There was more, but like I said, I can't remember. But I've had a crappy day today, guys. I've just been feeling so horrible. I just couldn't feel happy about anything. I just felt tired, along with almost like exhaustion, as if I didn't even sleep at all, because my mind was so active with this nightmare. I couldn't sleep and I just felt crappy. But I thought I'll tell you guys about it and ask you for question of the day. What is the scariest nightmare you have ever experienced? Let me know in the comment section. That's question of the day. Magic 8 Ball. Is this wrong turn nightmare probably the scariest one I've ever had, or have I got a scarier nightmare yet to come? Please say no. That was bad enough. It is certain. Oh man, I don't want any more of that crap. Also, guys, as you guys know, I've started this thing recently where I like to poison your heads with powerful knowledge so that y'all don't have to go to school anymore. And today's random fact of the day is, there is a mountain on Mars called Mount Olympic Mons, and it's actually 3 times taller than Mount Everest on planet Earth. There's your random fact of the day, so y'all don't have to go to school anymore. You're welcome. I'm your new teacher. Nice to meet you guys. Be sure to hit subscribe, guys, and hit that like button down below to show some support. I love all you guys, and remember the most important thing: chase your dreams.